Today's video is all about doing an open mic night. Before we get into the video, if you haven't, please click that little subscribe button below this video. I would love it if you would subscribe to my channel. And if you do like this video, give the video a little thumbs up and leave me your questions in the comment section below if you have any after you watch this. Thank you guys so much for coming back every single week and tuning in and asking me questions and giving me your comments. It's awesome to know that these videos are helping you, and I hope this one is going to help you too. Okay, open mic nights get a lot of slack, and I just don't understand why, because they can be super beneficial to you if you're just starting out in the music business. Here are a few reasons why I think that they're very helpful to new up-and-coming, just starting out artists. Okay, the first reason is trying out new songs. So if you're a songwriter and you've just written a few new songs and you're not sure yet whether or not they're gonna hit the mark with people, you might be a little bit nervous about how to do it. Maybe you have a couple different working choruses or something like that. Go and sign up for an open mic night and try out the song. You're gonna know instantly whether or not the audience is responsive. And when you play it live, it's going to give a whole new feel to the way that you're performing the song. So it may actually generate some inspiration on how you can finish it, how you can rework it, and what it is actually like to sing it. Okay, the next thing is trying out different vocal styles. If you're just starting out, if you're young and getting into the music business, you probably haven't developed your full sound yet. One of the best ways to realize what it is that is going to be your signature sound is actually going out and performing live. I don't care how many times you sing a song in your living room or your bedroom or whatever, or sing it to your friends. When you are on a stage with a microphone in front of you, you are going to be faced with nerves and a little bit of anxiety and all the things that come along with actually being on stage. And in order to work out all of those feelings and the different ways that you sing, you're gonna have to get experience doing this. So one of the best ways to do it is an open mic night for many reasons. Number one, because you're only gonna have to do one or two songs maybe. So if it isn't comfortable to you, that's okay. You're just gonna get out there and try a couple songs and then go back to practicing. But it's also going to give you the opportunity to really try out what your range is like, what it's like when you're hearing yourself in a room like that, and just trying out the different styles of your own voice. Maybe you have a soft voice, but when put in front of a microphone, it's actually magnified. But you're not going to know this until you're on a stage and giving your body and your voice the opportunity to kind of learn itself. So definitely try to go to do a couple open mic nights if you have the opportunity to. Try out some different vocal styles, try out some bluesy stuff, try out some country stuff, whatever it is that you feel might be something you're leaning towards. Find your voice within those opportunities. An open mic night is a perfect place to try this stuff out. Okay, the next reason it's going to be good to do an open mic night is if you are trying out playing an instrument. If you're a piano player or maybe you play acoustic guitar and you're just not sure whether you have the confidence to actually go on a big stage and pull this instrument out in front of your band, go try it at an open mic night. Maybe learn one or two songs that you're really solid at, that you're really good at. It's going to give you the confidence to go out there and pick up your guitar and bring it on stage with you. Knowing that it's only going to be one or two songs that you have to get through, it's going to give you a little bit more confidence to go out there and actually try singing and playing your instrument at the same time. Okay, to go along with all these things, an open mic night is an awesome place for you to work out your nerves. I don't care who you are or how long you've been doing this, you are gonna get nervous before you go on stage, or at least the majority of people are. So if you're just starting out and you feel like you have a little bit of anxiety about booking your first show or what it's like to be on stage, go book an open mic night and do one or two songs, because it's gonna work out your nerves, it's gonna show you where your weakest points are. Maybe you're really confident in the song you wrote, but you're not 100% confident in the way you sing it. This is going to give you the opportunity to kind of work through some of those little pieces that might feel uncomfortable to you, to gain some confidence, to then go ahead and book a longer set someplace else. Okay, so if you've booked an open mic night and you are confident enough to go out on stage with an instrument, with a song, with your voice, this is going to be a great opportunity for you to get some social media content. If you're just starting out as a singer, one of the hardest things to do is to actually prove your credibility when going to book another gig. It's kind of a catch-22. Like, how do you get a good gig without having a resume to get you the good gig? But how do you get a resume without getting the good gig? So one of the things you can do is if you're doing an open mic night and you have a couple friends and family members there, have them take some social media content, some videos, some photos, some behind the scenes stuff, anything that you can get to add to your website or social media to make it look like you've been consistently performing. Now, if you're doing a couple different open mic nights, make sure you kind of change up what you're wearing, how your hair looks, so that it looks like you're doing all these different shows. People who are looking at your resume and looking at your website and bio and all this kind of thing, they don't have to know that you've just gone and signed up for an open mic night. If it lists all the different places you've performed, it's going to give you credibility to then hopefully get a booking at a better venue. So definitely use the opportunity for your benefit and collect social media content. Okay, the last thing I think open mic nights are good for is networking. And this is because I think a lot of people go out with their families, with their friends and stuff to see these kinds of things, and you never know who in your community is going to be able to help you. So after you've done your set, or even before you've done your set, make sure you make the rounds a little bit. Introduce yourself, say hi to people. If people come up to you after the show, make sure you take time to thank them for listening, and just kind of work the room as much as you can, because the best way that you are ever going to find to get ahead in the music business is to know a lot of people. People are going to remember you if you leave a good impression on them. And the best way to get ahead in the music business, I don't care whether it's in your town or in one of the biggest cities in the country, is to be a good networker and to have a lot of friends and people that are rooting for you. This is going to be hands down the best key to your success. So with all of that said, the next time you have an opportunity to sign up for an open mic night, I highly encourage you to do this, especially if you're just starting out, because it's going to be such a good source of information for you, a really good educational opportunity, and it's really going to help you get ahead because it's going to, like I said, work out all of these different things for you. So I hope these tips and tricks were helpful to you. If you have any other questions about what it's like to do an open mic night, or maybe how to get on one, or anything that might enter your head that you need some help with, leave it in the comment section below and I will do my very best to help you out. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you next week.